So something that I've been thinking about for a while now, and it's just interesting. People, uh, you can't expect loyalty from people, especially people you don't know. Uh, Even if you feel some type of connection with them, even if you say prayers for them, even if you currently speak prayers for them, you can't expect loyalty from people. You got to just hope God does what He does in the way that He needs to do it in their life. Uh, so, I think a lot of times we get discouraged, and it talks about, um, the condition of the heart in the last days, it growing cold, hearts failing, so we got to understand the condition of the heart is very important. And sometimes the people around you can really influence the condition of your heart. Um, I got a lot of things to get into, but I'm not going to bring it up in this video, so I'm going to keep things very vague. But at this particular point, um, on this subject, it could be brother, sister, mother, father, um, lover. It could be anything where the enemy will use them against you. And in this time, you can't be surprised by certain things. The one who is easily susceptible to hurt you and who can't hurt you the most, the enemy will probably use that person to hurt you. And the point of all of this is to not get discouraged, to understand people don't have, loyalty to you. They have loyalty to whatever they're in service to, whoever they believe the creator is, and they have loyalty to their own earthly agenda. People don't have to be loyal to you, and even if you're somebody who, expresses yourself to different people or whatever, show that you care about them or different things like that, you can't expect all those things to be reciprocated. Especially with us in the days, you have to put things in proper perspective. While I do believe there'll be pockets of revival, there'll be wonders and different things shown, you have to understand the condition of the heart. It says that the hearts are going to get worse. Um, I've noticed it even in myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm corrected with the right thing and I struggle with it for a while before I actually take heed to it. And so it's important to take heed to yourself. Most importantly, make sure that you're, receiving things right and through the correct lens. But even if you are doing everything right, the enemy can use different people around you to discourage you. And in that, making your heart turn cold. You think there ain't no, loyal people out here. You think there ain't, no real friends. You don't think that there's no real support. And support isn't just monetarily. Uh, people got their way of doing things, but I feel like the believer is hands-on. And the thing that this online stuff takes away from is the hands-on ministry of Christ. And people misunderstand support as necessarily always monetarily. It could be in different things. I gave examples of that on serving your community. You could be a coach somewhere. Uh, you can help out at your Boys and Girls Club, do different things like that, to give back to kids and different things. Stuff that don't necessarily pay you a check. But you have to understand that people do things nowadays for selfish motivation. It's not always for the people that they say they're trying to serve. Sometimes it's for the dollar, most importantly, for most people. And then, most of the other times it's whatever uh, selfish agenda they have, or they trying to use the dollar for. Because, money ain't everything to everybody. It's, obtaining the actual thing that you want. And so, it's just important that you keep yourself in order, as far as the condition of your heart, how you receive things, how you interact with people, your personal relationships, making sure that you're doing the best that you can with those personal relationships that God has given you. Even if you got a similar situation towards me, as me, let's say you're not with the person that you had kids with or whatever. Make sure you're doing, what you need to do, for the kid most importantly, but also, to make sure that, the person who is taking care of your kid, they have some of their needs met as well. I think at times when those things go bad, we get real selfish. And, I think that's what leads to a lot of division in the household. Selfishness, not being able to listen, or listening when it's too late. And so, most important thing from this I want people to take is you can't expect loyalty from people, even people that you pray for. Even you could just get out of prayer for somebody or whatever, and you hear them say the craziest thing about you, or something to try to discourage you. For instance, I had a best friend I would always speak highly of, but it seemed like every time I got around him, he was talking negatively about me. And it was like, and one day he ended up asking me, why are we even friends? And that's the first time that I actually sat and thought about that. First time I put all that stuff together, first time I actually put all that stuff together, like, you know what, I was taking it as, brotherly jesting, but, you were actually putting some of your feelings out there in the physical this whole time. Let me know certain things subtly without saying it. And that's the reason why that came up. And so you got to understand, the enemy will use people closest to you. And you can't expect loyalty, not even from your own seed. Like, at some point, your seed going to start disagreeing with you. And I'm not wishing that on my son. I feel like we got a great relationship. But even once he get older and mature, he end up getting married or something, his focus is going to be his household. It's not going to be taking care of his dad, nor would I expect that. And so, you just got to expect certain things from different people that you invest in. You can't expect loyalty or expect certain things reciprocated, especially knowing that we're getting closer to the return. So just a little bit of encouragement for anybody who might be facing the same thing. Some people just aren't going to be loyal to you, and you got to be okay with that. Support the people who support you, love the people that love you, and should something go awry, don't let your heart be so cold that you can't extend the same thing to other people, because that's one of the things that the enemy is after, your heart. Peace.